Buildings are on fire. Bodies are everywhere. Obviously, we did good work in hour 3. Welcome back to Roleplay Blades. It's hour 4. What do we do now?
I have an idea of a quick cut we can do, but I think I would like to ask Ezekiel the third here if he has an idea. I bet that Aldo might have a last word for these motherfuckers.
I do.
I'm very excited to hear what it might be. If you need a moment to think, we could do something else first. That's okay.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah, if you want to just like do the survey of the scene, I'm almost done.
Okay, cool. So I think what we'll get is a quick cut to the headquarters of the dockers, Master Helker's office at the docks, where there's what remains of his thugs. Obviously, the stevedores still function in the city. You didn't kill all the stevedores. You killed the gang part. So there's still a few like tough guys and bodyguards that are trying to look badass, arms folded at the office. But the last word is there, like staring him down over his papers. Master Helker, he's an older guy, but he's like tough. He's sort of military, buzz cut. Arlie Ermy type of guy, and he's glaring at you with a cigar in his mouth, like just horribly angry at what's happened. But you're just there to just like look him in the eye. Who wants to give him the bad news?
Oh, we're there.
Yeah, you're all up in his face. You've murdered his gang and you're confronting him.
I can speak if people want me to.
Technically, you're still at war right now, but
Are you gonna give the last word here, Aldo?
No, I'm going to leave it at the house.
Okay. Then I think I just I'm sitting over there, hands folded, looking around, and be like, there is a lot less of you now, I've noticed. I would like to accept your terms in surrendering in this little dispute we had where you understandably, wrongfully took the side of the Foghounds and tried to eliminate us. I do have some terms.
Why don't you just get the fuck on with it?
Very good. A man of time. You and I are more alike than you know. I would like you to A, stop looking for us, B, cease to give any information about us to anyone, and C, we would require 20 coin in payment for your lives continuing.
Oh, that made me totally break character. Holy shit. I didn't expect 20 coin. Oh my god. So when you say that, he angrily stubs the cigar out on his desk, like on some papers on his desk, not in an ashtray. And he goes to stand up and say something to you, and the guy behind him puts his hand on his shoulder and like grips him real hard. And he like stops all frustrated, and he looks at his associate Docker, and the guy's just like.
When he stood up, Myth like growled and kind of took a step forward.
Nice, yeah. The tough guys by the door, one of them actually like backs up into the door when that happens reflexively. He's like, oh, shit. So Master Helker clearly just wants to be like, you know what? Why don't you just go fuck yourselves? But he doesn't. He looks around and he's like, oh, I'm gonna get all the rest of my dudes killed if I say that. He really wants
all the rest. The 10 of you.
The 10 of them that are left. He really, really wants to say that. But he doesn't. He doesn't change his demeanor. He puts his fists on the desk and he stares at Careless with his death glare. And his associate walks over to Master Helker's safe, runs the combination, opens it up, and starts hauling out enough strong boxes, which would be like, I don't know, 5 of them maybe. 5 heavy strong boxes. Aldo can carry 2. The rest of you can carry the rest.
Okay.
He starts stacking them up on the floor, and Helker just like doesn't let up. He's just like super pissed, but he doesn't stop them.
I think as he's doing that, I kind of stand up, pet Myth's head, walk over to him, and say, "You gave us a good." And he kind of thinks about it. He goes, "Well, you tried, and honestly, that's more than many people can say. I think it's very big of you to be accepting defeat like this right now and still not take your own life. I think that's incredibly powerful of you. I would like to shake your hand so we can be done with this business. And he sticks out his hand.
That's a tall order, Mr. Firm. His associate steps up and like gladly shakes your hand. And like he pumps it and he's like, pleasure doing business with you.
I know we got plans, John, so I don't want to side. I'm going to ask you almost out of game.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gauging the situation, would it be possible for Carolus to just kill Helker right now? Just slice his throat. Completely by surprise, very fast.
Make a command roll. Let's see.
All right.
I can tell you if it's going to turn into a nasty fight or if you can just get away with it because these guys are fucking freaked out.
What value and position stuff?
Just controlled standard command.
All right.
It's like a fortune roll basically. We'll see
seeing what happens here.
Yeah.
5.
You can do it without a fight right now, but the war will not be over if you do that. You'll be at war with the remaining 10 dudes if you do that right now. But they won't fight you right now in this room. They'll let you get away with it, but they'll
hold a grudge.
Yeah, they'll be willing to kill the rest off of their gang to take revenge for that. They're going to be willing to.
Well, so this is kind of a fortune roll. So what's happening is as he's shaking hands with this guy, in his head he's contemplating killing Helker because he wouldn't shake his hand and is not the leader anymore.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Like all things Carolus, I'm going to leave it up to a dice. So on a 4+, he does kill him.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
I don't. So he his other hand's going towards his sword and he's like shaking hands with the guy and he kind of looks at him and he's like, and he just stops and he says, well, I'm bored. Let us take the money and we should leave.
Nice. All right.
All right.
We'll cut away from that. Just to answer your question there, chat, the Dockers can easily afford 20 coin, and Jeff picked a number that he is very good for his crew and happens to be something that they would not go to fight to the death over. So it was he picked the right number. Everyone's like, oh shit, they're giving you 20 coin. Yeah, they can actually afford it. So nice random number generation there, Jeff. You picked the right amount.
For mechanical purposes, do you guys want to fill up the stat? It's Aldo that's keeping bank, is it?
Usually Aldo keeps track of our money, yeah.
So fill up our stash, which is I think 8 in our vault or whatever, right?
Yeah, your vault can hold it.
And then 12 split up 4 ways, 4 each. Is that good?
3.
Nice try, Jeff. Nice try.
Damn it. I'm going to pretend that I did that totally on purpose. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, 3 each.
Yeah.
I was
3 each, and then the camera pans away from Helker's office as everyone struggles out with carrying their burdens of cash. And we flit through the city back to Salia's place, I think, as it's still fully engulfed, and the brigade has showed up. And they're not doing anything. They're just hanging around with a fire pump truck, and they're watching it go down and making sure it doesn't catch any of their buildings on fire. They're just like, yep, sure is burning down. Yep, look at that.
And on a piece of wood that has been pounded into the front, dirt or grass or gravel or whatever.
Yeah,
in front of the house.
Between the cobblestones, bam.
There you go.
Yep.
You see a note nailed to the piece of wood. So there's just it's like a fence 2x4, and it's just hanging there. So it's right in front of the house, and it says, "Anything sullied with the stain of sin or shortcoming comes clean in the fierce fanning of the fervid flames."
Nice. Good man.
Bravo. Wow, they're getting longer and more poetic, perhaps. See, Quellen doesn't just like you for your beefiness, although you got a brain. A brain.
Yeah.
Quick question. So we all get 3.
Yeah.
And then now the character sheet looks a bit different than I'm used to, or the crew sheet, pardon me.
Yeah. It got updated.
So it looks like our playbook or whatever. Oh shit! How did you change that? Oh, crew mode. There it is.
Crew
Action
mode.
Character
There
mode.
You
Okay.
got tricked.
There you go.
Cool.
And then you can just click up to 8 in the vault, and your vault is full. There you go. Perfect.
Okay. Got it.
Nice. Oh yeah, thank you, chat. And I need to update Aldo's stress on the stress tracker, which I did not do. Boom. All right. Cool. Wow, that was a very successful operation, you guys. And what it has led to, I think we have just enough time here before we wrap up tonight's episode. Tonight's episode, by the way, viewers at home, chat on Twitch, is sort of our season finale, so to speak, because we are starting a new time slot on Sunday, and we will be moving the show to Sundays at 11 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Pacific, Eastern, rather, 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yep. 2 Eastern.
2 Eastern. Yeah.
Sorry, 2 o'clock Eastern. Doing math on stream, always bad.
Math on stream.
Solidarity, John.
Yeah. So there's kind of a final thing that would happen in our TV season of the show here, and it's something that that Zeke put into motion when he asked Salia to look into some names that he discovered. So Zeke has become obsessed as part of his trauma. He's been trying to track down everything he can having to do with what happened to his sister Belle. If you haven't seen those episodes, I recommend you go back and check them out. They're pretty good. But he hit some dead ends. There were some names and places that he wasn't familiar with. And thanks to Miss Cataby's extensive research and interest in these artifacts, which was revealed tonight in her secret little room, which I thought was pretty cool. Cataby and Salia together have been able to take those names that Aldo came up with and do some background research and come back to you. So I think it's a nice little segue here, right? You used Salia's last safe house as your trap. You've destroyed the last place she has to sort of safely hide from her enemies. So maybe we cut back to the lair, and she and Myra, her sort of assistant and bodyguard, are back at your lair, coming back together, and she's there with this valise and these documents and notebooks, and she's pinning stuff up on the wall in Miss Cataby's little secret room, drawing connections between what Vanna's already found and what Salia has to share with you. So I will share this graphic with you so we can talk about it. Or maybe I'll actually, no, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm gonna
Do it.
I'm gonna have her talk, and then I'll show the graphic. It'll be too confusing if you're trying to listen to me and look at the thing at the same time.
Mm-hmm. 2 boats then, I guess, huh?
What?
It'll be 2 boaty.
Yeah, you buddy.
Did you reveal, or did you reiterate the names that I gave her?
No, I didn't. Do you want to remind us, Zeke, of who you were pointing her at specifically?
Yes, I gave her the names of Captain Velkin. He's the captain of the ship in Belle's abduction story, in cahoots with Master Helker, who is the leader of the Dockers.
Oh.
And I can never remember how to say this. Jira Maha,
Yes, Maha. She's the leader of the Hive.
the known leader of the Hive, cutthroat, daring pirate type.
Yes.
And Karth Oris, mercenary and sellsword. He and his thugs work for the Hive.
Correct.
Those are 3 names I gave her.
Yeah. So she has new information that you discovered some of those things that other people didn't know, including Salia, who is a master of secrets. And Miss Cataby has also discovered some things about these artifacts that Salia didn't know. And even though Salia felt like she had her finger on the pulse of the city and really understood things, these missing pieces coming together have allowed her to kind of paint this picture. So when we cut into the scene here, she's got the typical like conspiracy wall set up here with bits of string and documents and little portraits of different characters. And Myra, her assistant, is there. And we come into the scene already in progress. You guys are like gathered around in the room. And she's saying, before we go any further, I feel like I should say this. What I've discovered here is very dangerous. I know you all are connected to this very deeply and you care very much. But I'm uncomfortable with vendettas, and it's just not my style to risk everything. So I feel like I must inform you that if we go forward, if I tell you these things, I feel like I'm setting you on a course that may result in your destruction. This is your chance. I want to give you a chance to walk away from this.
Go ahead.
So this is Salia saying this.
Yeah.
I step forward and I say, Salia, are you telling me that if someone took from you everything that you've ever loved, you wouldn't do everything in your power to go after them, even if you were to risk your own destruction?
Myra looks at her when you ask the question, like this is a test. Myra looks at her real curiously, and Salia looks at Miss Cataby when she says, I've never loved anything that much. And Myra is very disappointed by that answer.
So when she says that, I'm just like, well, I have, and someone took from me everything in my life, and I'm going to do everything that I can, and I thank you to help me get there. You don't have to risk yourself, but don't stop me from risking myself.
Careless kind of looks around the room and says, and also just to be fair, I've almost certainly set them on a course that will end in all of their deaths, so don't feel bad about that. It's pretty much we're already on our way.
So I kind of chuckle and I look at Careless and I'm like,
a second.
I don't mind if I die, you know that, so long as I get my revenge before I go.
Of that, there is nothing more certain to happen. The second one, Rune. The other one is not entirely decided.
Salia nods her head. Myra is kind of annoyed and sulks a little. She goes off in the corner and ignores what's going on.
Now, I just want to make sure that everybody is on the same page. Pretty sure you know where I'm at. You just heard where Rune's at. Careless and Miss Cataby, while this might not be your fight, we're going there to do this. And I wouldn't ask you to do it unless you were willing. So I'll ask you both. Are you in?
He looks over at Miss Cataby first.
Oh, I think I say, you've done me some favors. I think I owe a few back.
And Careless with that kind of nods and says, now look, I know I am, or was, or am, I don't know anymore, a demon, but I am hardly unaware of the idea of what's fair. And if I'm going to ask you all to probably die bringing down one of the greatest demons in known existence, I think it's only fair that we murder a few people that you care about along the way. I think that seems like a completely responsible and fair deal across the board.
Plus,
Thalia?
Atara can't be the greatest demon, can she? I thought that was you, Careless.
Your exact Rune? He says, look, I'm learning about this thing called joking. Aldo's been teaching me about it for a while now, mostly at my expense, but I'm pretty sure what you just did was funny. I'll have a laugh prepared for you next time.
Salia,
Dude,
please continue.
I got out of character. I got to say real quick here, Jeff. Like you just said that out loud. Salia did not know those things that you just said.
Yeah. I was wondering. It's like, what?
You know, no big
which
deal.
is awesome. It's awesome. And I was just now I was thinking, because of Rune's speech just now, I was thinking, like, what is her deal? Like, is Salia, she's had her thing with Miss Cataby, their little tete-a-tete about, like, you know, are you really loyal? Is everything about you? Are you just trying to get ahead? You know, all that stuff. And Miss Cataby really, like, shook her foundations just significantly during their interaction. Rune just put her to the test, and she gave an answer, which as I said it, I was thinking, you know, is this really true? Is she posturing? And then, and so I'm thinking about, like, secrets and trust. And then Careless Firm just offhandedly mentions the most secret thing about him in front of her, as if she's part of the crew.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm trying to tell you is that you've changed my plans slightly for what I was going to do next. Instead of going through this whole rundown right now, I'm gonna share this image so that you guys can think about it, and so that we can see what Salia has found. But between now and Sunday, and Chad as well can get a chance to see it.
Well, food for thought for viewers too. Like, there has been a change to Careless. Like, this is not on accident. Not necessarily everything I do is obviously planned and on purpose, but he has become cold, and Careless's interpretation of cold is that he kind of purposely knocks over some dominoes because he wants to see what happens. A lot of that's ego, and he just thinks he's indestructible and is, like, probably, as Aldo said, better than everybody else. But the other part of that is he wants people to challenge him, and he wants things to get fucked up so that he can fuck them up harder.
Yeah. I think that's great. Wow. So she's gonna share. She's gonna share something that I did not plan to do.
So she thinks there's a trust or, like, a bond of something.
Yeah,
happening.
I think, like, she's just watched all of you agree. You know, Rune said what she said. Aldo asked the group, like, are you guys in? Are you all in? And everyone said yes. And then Careless was like, yeah, you know, I used to be a demon, and da-da-da. And you, like, share the most intimate secrets you have in front of her. So
Like, she's, like, in our lair, like, in a secret hidden room in our lair.
Exactly. And she, like, really reassesses, and she takes a step back, and you see her, like, watch you guys have this interaction. And Miss Cataby especially, you know her the best. Like,
Right.
You know this is a question that you've put to her, that you've needled her about, and you see it finally tip over in her eyes. And she sits back on there's, like, a desk there with some of Miss Cataby's maps and stuff. She sits down on the desk and leans backward against the maps and stuff pinned to the wall. And she says, out with all the secrets then. We're in this together. And she stands up, but her body doesn't stand up.
Oh, shit.
Her body stays leaning against the wall, and her ghost steps up out of her body. All those fists and sparkle. Myth materializes next to you and growls, maybe.
Well, that's new.
It doesn't look like her. It's not. Her ghost does not match her body. Her ghost is ancient. Her ghost is dressed in medieval garb. Her hair back in 2 buns. She has a long velvet dress, a long belt, simple broad necklace draped across her shoulders. She looks, to people who've been watching the TV show, very much like the ghosts that you saw at Lord Zucker's house, the ancient ghosts that were...
One of the more powerful ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks exactly like that kind of ghost. And she takes a step forward and bows her head. And she says, "Prithee, I beg thee thy forgiveness. I am not thine enemy." And she kind of waits there for what you're going to do to her. Which can be right now if you want, or we can cut, right? Be our cliffhanger if we want.
I'm
I
down.
feel
Hold
like
on,
that's-
Repeat that for me, please.
She steps out of her body. She says that she's not your enemy, and it's time for secrets to be revealed. But she's not your enemy, and she stands there like vulnerable to you, and waits for you to do to her whatever you do next. She's not like ready to fight or defend herself or anything.
Does she look like familiar or anything?
You haven't seen her before, no.
Okay.
I think we cut right there. I think that's perfect.
Anne, you're such a booger.
Only have like 5 days till
I
the
like
next
that.
episode.
That's true. It is only Sunday.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's fun.
Less than a week.
But I have
All right.
so many
then we
questions.
cut with Carolus swiping the
I know.
magic sword, and then we can just cut right there, I guess. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Aldo punches her face in.
Forgive this.
Yeah.
I will be kind to the stream. I will share, since you guys are in early in season 1, I will share the PDF of her conspiracy map in chat. If you guys want to go look at it, you may get a sneak preview of what Sally has discovered.
Yeah, I haven't seen this. Ooh, I haven't seen this at all. This looks great. What the
Yeah,
shit?
it's a little raw. It doesn't have any images for the targets yet. It's just placeholder boxes, but that will give everyone an idea of the shape of the...
I have an idea for Skurlock. Have you seen Detlef from Witcher 3 Blood and Wine? That's what I imagine.
Oh, yes.
That's how I imagine him.
Totally. I will totally use him.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
This is cool.
Yeah. So yeah. She will on Sunday. We'll go through this document here. She'll give you all the skinny on what's really going on, who these people are. The top row of 5 there are the 5 principles behind all of this shit that's been going down. The reason why the Kincaid family was cursed, why they want the Kotar items, all that stuff. So
I'm
Why
a
the
little bit
fuck
sad.
does it say?
Why?
Why the fuck does it say initiate after Belle's name?
yeah, why does it say initiative?
Motherfuck.
Bro,
I
Master Helker is a part of this, and I could have killed him.
I will remind you of a line, one of my favorite lines, care of Anne, in that scene, Zeke, where she said, "I wanted to find out how to live forever."
Mm-hmm.
So that's just a little clue about Belle and why she might be on that list of people.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Doozy of an episode. I will say, for those of you that post in that question thread that John does every time, I will answer questions, because if you want to ask questions about Careless as well.
Yes, I will also include the link in the Q&A thread so people can go look at this document ahead of time if they want, start making some theories about what's going on.
Nice.
It's totally fine.
God damn it.
Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Nice.
Should do 8 hours.
Yeah, the special 8-hour show. Yeah, Q&A thread is up now. I will post it in chat. You guys
Can we do
get it.
experience real quick so we can start off Sunday without doing that, do you think?
Let's do XP. We got a little time. Might as well.
Okay, guys?
What about downtime?
Yeah, well, I think we'll do downtime next time if that's okay. We'll kick off with that because she'll like reveal the stuff. You guys can indulge your vices.
Okay.
And then we'll
Cool.
move on.
And it's at 11 p.m. Pacific or 11 a.m. Pacific.
11
Yes.
a.m.
Yes.
Pacific.
Okay.
I'll see.
2 p.m. Eastern.
Eastern.
Beginning of season 2. We got a new hit list. We got new targets.
Sunday.
We do still
Come on
gotta
down
find
to
a
the
way
murder brawl.
get paid for this.
Exactly.
I can't wait.
Who wants to go first? Jeff?
Yeah, I would do it.
In the West.
Challenge with violence, obviously a 2. Express your beliefs, drives heritage or background. I think a pretty fucking solid 2 there.
Get in there. Yeah.
And I would say 2 for struggle with vice. My manifestation of that, like I said, is he will do things that may not or may be in the best interest of the group, but he'll do it because he wants to see the world burn a little bit. And that was the Helker situation, but also one of the roles that I now forgot earlier, where I said this is really cold or whatever. But
Yeah, no, I agree. I think actually rolling to kill Helker in that scene was a potential huge problem that you were willing to go to the map for. That was awesome. So yeah, for sure.
So that gives me 6. So I put 5 in book, which maxes it out, and I will take. I think I will literally take this because the chat and people have messaged me so much to do this. I will take Daredevil.
Oh shit!
What is Daredevil?
He finally did it, everybody.
Extra dice for desperate rolls, but -1 for resist.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah,
Damn.
How do you-
pure fan service, by the way. I don't think that's strategically the best at all, but it's pretty much his character, so it'll be fun.
It is.
So, John, I'll need your help on the sheet because it's. I don't know how to, you know.
I'll add it for you.
Okay, thank you.
So hold on a second. How do you get something from a different playbook?
You just take it as a playbook advance.
Veteran.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
That's what veteran is.
That's it.
Yeah.
There's no niche protection or anything. You just
Crazyville, right?
do it.
Oh, wait a minute. Where do you see in veteran
Not
at?
extra or anything. On the Roll20 sheets, I don't think veterans on there. It's in the game PDF.
Just add it.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to do the rest of the XP real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
You want to go in?
Sure. Addressed a challenge with knowledge or arcane power. Gonna take a 2 for that.
Oh yeah.
Also expressed beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. Also a 2.
Yes.
I didn't struggle with my vice or trauma at all, and I already had marked down my 3 desperate rolls. I think I had a couple at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got 4.
Cool.
Um,
Weeds?
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. Do you know what you're getting, Han?
I'm 2 away from
Anna.
an insight dot, and I'm 2 away from a prowess. So I could do.
Sorry.
I could do put 2 in each and get a dot in 2 new things.
Oh yeah. Interesting.
Hmm.
Let's see. I would say address the challenges, calculation, conspiracy. I definitely want to take 2 for that.
Oh, of
This
course.
episode.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
your back at the beginning, especially, was super important.
Awesome. So let's see. I'm going to. Oh, I'm sorry. I fucked up. Fuck. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mark it. And then express my beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
Yes, you revealed your obsession.
Of course. Yes. Of course.
that-
Yes. Thank you.
The secret room, the Kotar maps and everything. Yeah, I think
We didn't even ask about the stack of Muscle magazine for men, by the way. That was Arrested Development. Anybody? Okay.
Yep.
Next joke. Next
And
joke
then
after you guys watch it.
Struggled with issues from my vice. I mean, is just doing it struggling or not?
think
Because
so.
I didn't really struggle.
No.
Okay.
think-
I'm fine with that then.
Setting up your personal gambling operation might constitute some struggling in the future, but right now, not yet.
Okay. I'm cool with that 3 then.
Cool. Aldo, what you got, man?
Let's see. Handle a address challenge with violence or coercion. I want to say that I did that.
The desperate roll gave it to you, bro. You were like, oh no, wait, actually, Anne intervened, but no, we did violence.
Well, I shot guys. I shot some guys, and then I jumped off of the thing and tackled them. So 2 sounds good to me. Let's see. Beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. Yes, with I made her fall in love with me. I made Kellen fall in love with me.
You sure did. I think that it's a new belief / drive, but it still counts. In love with.
Well, no,
is totally.
Man, it's so weird doing this, like talking over each other. What I mean is, like I said, my desire to always fulfill my debts and that kind of stuff is what caused the thing. Yeah.
I gotcha. Yep.
And then I left a note. I left another.
A word, if you will.
I left the last word.
A sick note. Very good note.
Let's see. Struggle with issues from your vice or traumas during the session. Traumas, the obsession.
Struggled?
That's a good question.
Maybe not yet, but it's coming.
Yeah. Damn it. I want one more. Damn it.
Well, so for instance, though, Zeke, like now that you know the names on this because you've seen this document, the next time we're in the same room with like Helker or whatever, and I'm like, should I kill him? Because maybe it'd be good or bad. You'd be like, no, kill him or grab him or interrogate him. That'd be struggling with it.
Right. Sure.
Like doing crazy shit that you can't control.
Yeah, 1 short. That's painful. I feel you. I don't know if we can dig up another XP for you though.
No, that's right. But quick question: as far as the veteran thing goes, it has 3 dots on every playbook.
Yeah.
Does that mean you can do it up to 3 times, or you have to have 3 and then you can do it?
You can do it 3 times. Past that, it's not a hard limit really. I put 3 on the sheet just to show you could take this multiple times. If you need to take a 4th at some point, we can talk about it. It's probably fine.
Okay.
It's not an actual hard limit in the game or anything.
No, I was just wondering if you had to fill up all the veteran slots before you could start doing it.
Right. Yes. That is a hack you can do in the game if you want each class to be very unique. So people can't take your moves and they're exclusive to you. You can be like, yeah, you gotta spend 2 or 3 to get one of mine. But in the default game, it's not like that. You can just spend one for one. There's no.
Okay. Cool. I will look through the playbook then, or all the other playbooks.
Browse through, see what you want to get.
Yeah.
For
Sure, there's
a lot of good stuff.
Or just have the chat yell at you until you take it.
Yeah. Dude, you gotta have Daredevil. Also, there is a special ability specifically about shaking people's hands, which Careless Firm probably.
I know, and I have to get a Colt too.
There's too many to get. All right, let's do crew real quick.
Wait, hold on. I have a way to get my 1.
Oh shit.
The struggle for me was the struggle between me wanting to go ahead and do this and having to stop myself and ask if they were in as well. Because I'm obsessed, but I don't want to
All right, well, okay.
Do you see what I'm saying though?
But yes, if it's worth XP, then it means that your question to them was essentially saying, and you guys tell me if you actually agreed to this. What Aldo said was, I'm going to obsessively follow my passion here, regardless of good sense. And is everyone okay with that? Is that what everyone agreed to in that interaction? Was it clear to you that saying no, I'm fucking, because that's kind of what Rune said too. I'm just gonna fucking go after my guy. So that's if that's the deal, then that's the deal.
I think we know they're obsessed, and I yeah.
Right.
Let's drop it. It's fine. We can drop it.
No,
I won't. If I take that XP, I won't hear the end of it from the chat, and I don't want to.
Oh shit.
Now you made the dogs bark. See? I'll mute
Oh,
myself. That's
shit.
sorry. Go ahead. Keep talking.
Guys, but if it's reaching, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. If I take one now, the chat will never fucking let it go. So
It's up
I
to you.
won't.
What?
Let
that's
it go.
Perfectly
Let
good.
it go. Chat, shut the fuck up.
Did you guys execute
Remix.
a successful accident, disappearance, murder, or ransom?
Yes.
Wait.
Of course.
What
We
was
Yes.
murdered a lot of people. We murdered
We
basically
did.
an entire
like
gang.
30 dudes, yeah. 34.
Sure did. Did you contend with challenges above your current station? Yes.
Yes.
The doctors are way above you. I'm going to give you 2 for that.
Oh, yeah.
Bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one.
Yeah.
You guys are professional and merciless. I think merciless definitely got in play tonight.
Yeah.
For that. Express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew. Always just fucking hitting this one out of the park. Yes, of course you did. And that's 2, and that's full.
Can we pay to level up?
You not to go up tier yet, but you have enough XP to get a new special ability or 2 new crew upgrades.
Is it harder to level up, or is it harder to play Power Rangers on Twitch? Just to get a gauge of which one.
Harder to play Power Rangers on Twitch.
One of them is really easy and anybody could do it easily, and one of them is really hard. So depends on how you look at it.
I'm just kidding, Marcus. By the way, don't hate me. For God's sakes.
It's okay. You'll
Bad Boys is
never
over,
know,
guys.
Jeff. It's totally fine. It's fine. I can share the pain in silence. It's cool. The rewards are worth all of your feeble attempts to cut it down. So, GG.
There you go.
Wow, he even got feeble in there. Nice.
He gets all of them.
Nice move. Well, cool. I think we're good. I think we have bladed it up. We're ready for season 2. Very excited where we're gonna go next.
I'll just
So
put
let's-
this teaser out. We got to refocus and become more of an assassin group again, as opposed to a kill squad, which is what we've been. Because there's
right.
just houses blowing up and shit, and boats blowing up.
I'll just
and the road-
remind who is always like, let's kill people. I'll just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's Aldo. We got to figure something out.
Yes.
So let's not forget for next time
Yes.
that we have either 2. Is it layer upgrades
Oh wow.
Yes. 2 crew upgrades or a special
2
ability.
crew upgrades.
or a special ability?
Let's read up and talk about that in the interim, so we don't have to. We can
Yeah.
just like announce it in
Yeah,
the
for
episode,
sure.
not shop.
And the crew veteran thing is the same. You can take crew moves from other playbooks. So if you want to browse Hawkers or Bravos or Shadows or whatever, you want to find a special ability from a different crew, that's totally fine.
Cool.
Okay.
And we will have that ready for Sunday. Our new time slot, new season, ready to go.
Sweet. Should we do shout outs?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
Word. Start with Jeff.
Just awesome. Thank you all so much. I'm sure we're gonna go around the horn with this, and we do it almost every week. But like, this is one of the absolute highlights of my week. So shout out to JP for facilitating it, John for creating such an amazing game and world. If you haven't already, make sure and follow John, and everyone go buy that book. By the way, beautiful art, beautiful book, beautiful game. It's really fun. Been having a blast with it. Thank you to my co-role players and Zeke, Marcus. You guys are awesome. It's great to do it. For me personally, I will be home streaming the next few days. Hopefully we'll fix my microphone. It should not be a super big deal. If I'm correct, I think it's just the cable. So I'll be back to actually talking through my microphone. We have Fanboys next Tuesday, and I'll just say it here, but I'll tweet it too. Our guest is going to be Eat My Diction, joining Marcus and I. And he's supposed to be a really great guy, great community, great movie guy, so make sure and check that out. And then the following week, we'll be having an awesome guest that you may know from a show that you might be watching.
Shit.
Who could that? I don't know.
Shit.
Otherwise, I'm excited for Alien Covenant, because you all should be as well. It's the best fucking movie. That's all. That's literally, it makes my shout outs. I love it so much. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Done.
All right. Excellent. Thank you very much, sir. Let's go to Zeke.
Yo, what up, Ezekiel the Third here. Thank you, everybody, for showing up tonight, and also thank you to everyone who does this show every week. And it's still something I look forward to each and every week. I'm back for at least a few weeks now. I'm going to be broadcasting on a regular schedule. Tomorrow, drop frames as usual. And then the rest of the week will be filled out with lots and lots of broadcasting because I need to make up for a lot of the days that I missed. So hopefully you'll tune in noon Pacific every day. And then on Sunday, it's going to be 11 Pacific for Blades in the Dark. That's all I got. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Same thing, Ezekiel_III.
Thanks,
Also,
Zeke.
check out his YouTube where he gets tasered on it.
It's incredible. Amazing.
It's a good video.
And
I have that in my head.
What's up, guys? My name is AnneMunition. I'm a full-time broadcaster, and I just finished up Mass Effect 3. We'll be playing Andromeda when it comes out, but for now, I'll be focusing on Horizon Zero Dawn. Probably going to pick that up again tomorrow, and I also play a shit ton of Rainbow Six Siege, and I used to play Overwatch, but Overwatch is dead to me currently because it's a Bastion piece of shit. Okay, anyway. So follow me at AnneMunition everywhere, pretty much Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, everything. I'm really excited about moving the time slot. I know that it's not going to be perfect for 100% of people, but I think it'll be a lot better for most people. So I'm really looking forward to that. I will see you guys Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific. Yes,
And
Jeff?
when's your playthrough of Breath of the Wild, by the way? That Zelda game.
Oh, I don't play Zelda games, so never.
never.
I don't have a Wii U or a Switch, so... Although JP said that he thinks that I would like it, so maybe one day. But I'm still working on Horizon, so...
One day.
I know, I was trolling.
It's a great game, too.
Yeah. I mean, he said that even like people who haven't played like Zelda games are pretty impressed by it, so maybe.
Thank you, Ann. Mr. Harper.
Yes, sir. I am John Harper. I am a GM and game designer and graphic artist. You can find me on 17design.com and on Twitter at John_Harper. Man, this was a fun session. Thank you to the players here for helping me. It's rare that I do anything that's kind of built to have certain breakpoints or season breaks and that kind of thing. It's usually just sort of play to find out what happens, very loosey-goosey. And so it was awesome to have Jeff and Wheat in particular stepping up and doing some cool co-GMing with me tonight to reveal some elements of the backstory and get us all set up for Sunday for a great kickoff for season 2. I'm very excited to have a new hit list in play and to kind of get back to our roots. We've spent season 1 kind of exploring who these characters are and where they come from and what their deal is. And now we can get back to being assassins again and actually going on assassin-y missions and killing fools who need some killing. So that's going to be super fun. And I am also looking forward to Alien Covenant, but I have got my heart broken before. I'm not gonna hope too hard.
I'll hope
Not
for the both
this
of us then.
Thank you, John. I'm djWHEAT. Thank you to everyone who's playing. And I kicked off and announced a little project that I'm excited about that is going to kind of be a 10-year video anniversary of a show that I started 10 years ago, hence the 10-year anniversary. On Sunday, which also happens to be the day Blades, but before Blades, it's kicking off with a little marathon of our weekly show. And then starting Monday at 4 p.m. PST every day, we're airing this show on the same day it aired 10 years ago, which probably sounds really fucking weird, but that time era of gaming was amazing. That was like the switch from Xbox to 360 and PS2 to PS3, and when Xbox Live was like down for fucking 6 months and shit. So if anything, it will literally be like watching a gaming show 10 years in the future, and I'm really excited for the project because it basically was the launch of my career. Anyway, you can follow me on Twitter, djWHEAT. There's more information there, and that's it. I think that will wrap up Season 1 and Week 13 of Blades. We'll see you Sunday at 11 a.m. PT for more Blades in the Dark. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. We're out of here. Peace.